Hey guys, James here, and today I want to explain to you why dedicated servers are not a perfect solution to lag in online multiplayer games. So, if you don't know, the newest Call of Duty game that's coming out in a couple weeks, Call of Duty Ghosts, is confirmed to have servers on Xbox and is expected to have servers on PlayStation and PC. So this is big news. Now, Call of Duty and Battlefield, the two biggest online multiplayer games, both have dedicated servers, and people are super excited about a better online experience. Most of this video will be about ping, latency, lag, and server quality. I'll also briefly touch on some potential issues with rentable and customizable servers and server browsers. Now, to preface all of this, dedicated servers aren't perfect, and really there is no perfect solution that is possible right now to completely fix lag and any latency in video games. But dedicated servers probably are the best realistic option. The most important thing to know is that dedicated servers do not eliminate lag. The idea of a dedicated server is to provide a more stable server that doesn't rely on the connection of one person in the game. This should make for a better overall online experience, and there's no more lag switches, host abuse, downloading and uploading to give them a better connection. None of that stuff will be possible anymore. But despite these benefits, there still will be latency. If you have a 50 ping to the server, which is great, but someone else has a 15 ping, they still do have a better connection to the server, and you won't really feel like you're lagging per se, but their in-game actions will reach the server sooner than yours will. The next thing to keep in mind is that some people still will lag. Servers being more stable doesn't prevent high ping players from joining. Now, I do expect that there will be some ping limit enforced by Infinity Ward, but chances are it'll be higher than most people would like. If I had to guess, I'd say it would probably be 200, so if anyone has a ping over 200, they would be removed from the server. And the reason that it would be such a high number is that ping restrictions make it very hard on international parties. Now, this isn't exactly an average party for me, but a lot of times I will be playing with people on the East Coast, people on the West Coast, sometimes people in the United Kingdom, and right now my best friend actually lives in Kiev, Ukraine. So just connecting to each other, there would be very high pings just among ourselves in that party. So say we do have a full party, 2 of us are on the East Coast, 2 of us are on the West Coast, 1 from the UK, and then 1 from Ukraine. Best case scenario, it would probably put us in a server somewhere around Chicago, maybe, and the 4 of us that are in the United States would all have fine pings, and we'd have no issues. But our international friends would both end up with 100 plus pings, if not higher, and they would just have a terrible experience with that. So, even though we can all connect to more local servers just fine, Party System puts a strain on pings in a dedicated server model. Now, like I said, that international example is a bit more extreme than what most people deal with, but there are still issues even within the continental United States. What if a party consists of 5 people who live on the East Coast and just 1 on the West Coast? You would assume there that the game would find you an East Coast server, so then the West Coast player in your party would have a higher ping than everyone else in the party because he's so much further away from that server. So again, in that case, since he's further away, he's going to have a worse online experience. Now, on one last international note, just today actually, I was playing in a German server in the Battlefield 4 beta. My ping was around 110, so naturally when I had a good game, someone complained about my lagging. Then he decided I must be hacking, then I sucked, and then he changed his mind a few more times after that. I'm not really sure where he landed on the whole thing. So even in a situation where my ping wasn't actually that much higher than some other players in the game, there were other people with, 80, 90 pings. People just have strong opinions about that sort of thing, and this one guy complained about it. So how will people react in a situation where one player has a high ping and everyone else in the game has a very, very low ping? This is just an issue that I think could naturally arise with dedicated servers. And for the final point on this whole lag topic, there will still be people whose connections are just bad. Whether it's a slow connection, or they're playing on, an inconsistent wireless that goes up and down, or if there's something else that's bogging down their internet connection. You'd see this all the time in Battlefield 3. Someone's ping would be fine, but then someone in their house starts a Skype call, or watches something on Netflix, or downloads something, then all of a sudden their ping just skyrockets. So now to rentable and customizable servers. If people in the community can customize their own servers, there will be a high chance of admin abuse. Obviously, if this happens, the best way to handle yourself would be to just leave that server and then report the admin and the server, hopefully get them banned or reprimanded in some way. But that doesn't always make up for an admin being irresponsible. How terrible would it be if you start a game, say 10-0, and then the admin kills you or kicks you or does something else just because they're mad that you killed them a couple times? This is something that does happen. It's not the most frequent thing in the world, but a lot of times admins will justify it by saying that you were playing cheap or cheesy, or they just didn't like something that you did, and therefore they feel like they have the right to punish you. When in reality, why should they have that right? As for a server browser, this would take lobby shopping, or searching for a game full of terrible players, to a whole new level. Parties would find a game with the lowest KD players they can, and then just beat up on them all night long. Luckily, it looks like these potential server issues won't be a problem on consoles, as Infinity Ward is planning on just adding that type of customization and a server browser to the PC version of the game. And they actually won't even be doing that until after the game has launched and they have a better idea of the number of players they need to deal with. So at this point of the video, you might be wondering, what was the point of this? I said it myself, dedicated servers are most likely the best option available right now, so why make a video talking about their issues? Well, the biggest reason I wanted to make this video was expectations. If you go into these online multiplayer games expecting a flawless connection experience, you will be disappointed. If you understand that it should be better, but that there will still be some issues with it, i.e. lowering your expectations, you won't be as upset the first time you see someone lagging or you experience lag for yourself. You won't be as upset as if you thought that the game would be perfect. Expectations can make or break just about anything in life. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that you learned something about the dedicated servers and how lag will work with them. If you did, I'd really appreciate it if you left a like rating on this video, and if you want to see more videos from me, click the subscribe button. This will make it much easier for you to find my future videos. So, here's to better online play and no more host migrations. Again, thanks for watching, and have a nice day.